Top 10 Formula One Drivers 2022. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about the top 10 Formula One driver in 2022. The Formula One 2022 season began in March in Bahrain. Last season, Red Bull Racing driver Max Verstappen grew to become the 2021 Formula One World Champion. As the season is underway, right here is our top 10 Formula One drivers 2022 list. 10. Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo started out the season by means of ending 14th in the Bahrain GP. The Saudi Arabian GP completed on awful notice for the McLaren drivers, as he did not end the race. However, in the Australian GP, he completed 6th, so long way he has 29 factors and is 11th in the standings. The Australian completed 18th and 13th in Emilia Romagna and Miami GP respectively. We love Danny Ric as a great deal as anyone. However, staring at how matters are enjoying out with McLaren has been painful. Really painful. Even a shock victory at Monza's remaining season, the team's first in nearly a decade, hasn't papered over the cracks for the Aussie. It's properly documented that the automobile simply doesn't swimsuit his riding style, however the identical is proper for Lando Norris and the youthful Brit is miles quicker in the equal machinery. This game is brutal. 9. Valtteri Bottas. The first race of the season used to be Bahrain GP. The place Bottas completed 6th. The Alfa Romeo driver had awful success in the subsequent race. Bottas did not end the race in Saudi Arabian GP. While in the Australian GP he completed 8th. The 32-year-old presently has 46 factors and is 10th in the standings. In Emilia Romagna GP, Bottas completed 5th, whilst the first ever Miami GP, the Alfa Romeo driver completed 7th. 8. Esteban Ocon. Esteban Ocon got here 7th in the Bahrain GP. He has additionally completed 7th in the Australian GP, whilst in the Saudi Arabian GP, he got here 6th. Ocon has 66 factors so a long way and is 8th in the F1 standings. The 25-year-old completed 14th in Emilia Romagna GP, whilst in Miami GP he got here 8th. 7. Lando Norris. McLaren started out the 2022 season on an again foot and was regarded to be in serious bother for the duration of the opening race in Bahrain. The Woking squad had all the hallmarks of being backmarkers, in a season in which they hoped to make a jump toward the front of the grid. Although the scenario has extended considering the fact that then, it is nonetheless now not in possession of an auto that is combat the place it needs to be. Nevertheless, Lando Norris has constantly proven his type and speed, and even bagged a podium end at Imola, until now than all and sundry may additionally have predicted. The younger Brit has been on a sturdy ladder of increase considering 2019, and for the 2D 12 months running. He is dismantling his awful lot of extra-skilled teammate Daniel Ricciardo, whose function for 2022 presently has a huge query mark over it. Ricciardo was once supposed to be McLaren's leader, the robust supply to construct a championship-winning foundation. All indicators this year, and last, point out that it's Norris who is on the path to being the headline driver for McLaren's future. 6. George Russell. The 24-year-old has started out the season having completed 4th in Bahrain GP, 5th in Saudi Arabian GP, and 3rd in Australian GP. Russell presently has 203 factors and is 4th in the F1 standings with 7 podiums so some distance this season. 5. Lewis Hamilton. The new season has started out on a horrific aware for the Mercedes driver. However, Lewis Hamilton is no longer the one who will provide up easily. He got here 3rd in the first race of the season. Saudi Arabian GP, Hamilton completed 10th whilst in Australian GP, he used to be 4th. The 37-year-old is presently 6th in the standings with 170 points. 4. Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is presently 5th in the F1 standings with 202 points. The Ferrari driver had desirable good fortune in the Silverstone GP as he began the race on pole function and ended it as a champion. 3. Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez proved that he is one of the bests this season with his Monaco GP and Singapore GP wins. Perez presently has 235 factors and is 3rd in the standings, just 2 factors at the back of second-placed Charles Leclerc. 2. Charles Leclerc. At the midway factor of the season, Leclerc's championship hopes have been decreased to all however mere wishful thinking. After the opening races, it regarded as although Leclerc would be the favored to take the crown, given his extensive lead in the championship. But matters have no longer swung his way, and he now sits 80 factors at the back of Max Verstappen in the standings. Not all of that has been his fault, however. Leclerc has proven to admirable pace constantly for the duration of the season, taking a wide variety of pole positions and a smattering of race victories. But there have been driver errors, most exceptionally his spin from the lead in France. However, a good deal of the warmness from his faltering season rests with Ferrari. Bemusing approach calls and reliability troubles have severely hampered Leclerc. However, nevertheless, the Monegasque driver has proven serious boom due to the fact that his 2018 debut now appears geared up to compete for the world title. He has an ambitious opponent in Verstappen, and simply desires one extra tiny step to make sure that there's no doubt over his capacity to assign him. It would be a big compliment, given the uncooked pace and consistency of the reigning world champion. #Max Verstappen. Verstappen absolutely persevered in the place he left off in 2021. The reigning world drivers' champion has been supreme this year, and should very properly damage the file for the grandest Prix wins in a single season, which stands at 13. 8 wins have greeted him so aways in 2022, and he has constructed a tremendous lead in the standings, placing him up for a run to back-to-back Formula One titles. Verstappen is obviously the strongest driver on the grid today. Although his uncooked pace is significant, his racecraft and capability hallmark all the elements of a legend in the making. At simply 24 years of age, there's no telling simply how some distance Verstappen will go with his success in future seasons. However, 2022 is proving to be a whole lot his year. Not solely does that alert a warning to different drivers and groups that they should supply something exceptional to beat the Dutchman, but the probabilities are that he will enhance with age. Hope you guys like this video. Let us know in the comment below. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. See you in the next video.